What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay, and welcome to the second episode of the Shonen Experience podcast. I'm with Ty.
How's it going?
Can I speak a little bit louder?
I said, how's it
Oh,
going?
okay. And today's topic is the state of Shonen Jump magazine. So, about a few weeks ago, what was it last? Was it last week, Ty? That we talked about
Mm,
this?
yeah, had been last week.
Yeah. So basically, Shonen Jump started a contest to find more manga to put in their magazine. And now this indicates that they're they're in trouble in my eyes.
Yeah,
So Ty, what are your thoughts?
they fell off. This was something that was speculated by, a couple people back in the day when anime was really at a high point. That what if, there's anime out there, or not anime out there, but what if anime falls off? Like, what if it's only like one or two shows people are going to really watch and everything else is like mediocre?
Yeah,
And that's pretty much what we're in right now. Like My Hero, yeah, is cool and good. That's seasonal. That's fine. And then you have these other shows that's coming out. They're really hit or miss, and a lot of times they're miss. Some
yep,
shows stick, but others just people lose interest.
yeah,
The mainstream stuff like Attack on Titan and other, even though it's not necessarily a shonen, but it's such a prominent series, stuff like that. You know, when you watch it, it has a lot of what you want. It's taken a while for it to come out.
yeah. You're
And
right.
then the whole thing about Bleach coming back, that'll draw more people back in.
But for how long?
But exactly, because the arc is going to be, it's only one arc, and I don't know how they're going to do it, maybe a year and a half, and then it's over. Then we're going to be right back to square one.
Yeah. Now that Demon Slayer ended,
Exactly.
they have one less thing to do.
A couple of these mangas are getting anime adaptations, like,
Jujutsu,
Tower God just got one. God of High School's next.
yeah,
Jujutsu no Kaisen. A few others. No Bleach. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. That's pretty good.
hmm
Um, there are a few of them getting, noticed, and they're going to get anime adaptation, but you got to see if it's a hit or miss. At this point, when you lose the mainstreams, like how it used to be, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and then you had a couple other shows that was good as well. Once you lose those, things fall off.
yeah,
And this new material that's coming out, they don't have the same like formula that you were growing up watching, like Naruto and
yeah,
Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho and all these different well-known anime and mangas
yeah,
don't have the same context.
yeah. Now and plus now that Fire Force is at its final stages, like what are they gonna do? Even though I don't think Fire Force is showing the jump though.
I don't even know. I think it's a good series. It's not like super amazing, but I think it's a good series. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate that it might end abruptly, like Samurai 8.
Y-
That just didn't even get an anime adaptation,
yep,
just got canceled. I really don't know what's going to happen next.
yeah.
Um,
But people at the
as I've said earlier, one of the suggestions, which I can't be the first to say this,
yeah,
bring back old anime that got scrapped, that didn't get remakes, that should have got remakes.
yeah. Like what?
There's a lot of good material, you know.
Like what? Because I really wasn't watching anime back then. That like, but I think I'm in 4 years now watching anime.
Believe so.
So
Um, Zatch Bell, Shaman King. We could add Blue Exodus in there. We could add Rave Master. Rave Master is better than Fairy Tail. I don't want to hear it. Brave Master, if it came back today with the animation and stuff they have now, especially because it didn't get finished in the anime, it just got stopped.
I
I
never heard
think
of
it was
it.
something else. Yeah, Rave Master is the same guy who made Fairy Tail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just Rave Master was actually, uh, I mean, certain characters or certain individuals you'll see in Rave Master, they'll look just like people in Fairy Tail,
Uh,
just drawn differently.
was it actually good? Really? Hmm.
That's why I said it was better than Fairy Tail.
Chill. But I just feel like
It
with
just needs,
continue
yeah, it
time.
just needs its own anime adaptation, and it could be something special.
Yeah, I just feel like with this contest, they're in a rush because they're really the deadline is December.
Yeah, there's Russian series. I mean, you can't just throw a series out there that's doing somewhat good
Yeah,
and you know expect it to stick for like
yeah,
3, 4, 5 years. No, we got
yeah,
to see how it goes. I mean, it's
yeah,
hit or miss nowadays.
yeah. And if, I got an article put up. You want to know what the rules are?
What are the rules?
Okay, genre. You can any genre. It must be a story completed in one issue that is original. Manuscript, horizontal reading, open to the right, monochrome only, only complete manuscript, scenario name not allowed. Number of pages, 55. Size not specific, resolution, 600 dpi or more is recommended. But dang. And they're gonna announce the winners early December of 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like they're gonna be in a rush. They're definitely panicking.
I mean, they kind of brought it on themselves in a bit. Like they shouldn't have rushed Kubo when Bleach was still, I mean, going on. I'm not gonna say it was good,
Yeah.
but while it was still going on, they shouldn't have did that. Because I mean, he could have came out with another arc or two, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
There's a lot to explore in Bleach, but they shouldn't have rushed series like that. That doesn't help. And
Yeah.
then you got the new guys coming in like, oh, I got this series that's has good story, uh, good fights, world building.
Yep.
They show it to the Shounen Jump. They it seems good, but we can't have it out there if it's not going to get people's attention
Yeah.
immediately.
And I thought
So they're
SA.
only looking for the
Continue. Continue saying. I'll go
oh yeah,
second.
they're only looking for the big time. What's going to sell well, stuff like that, like
Yeah.
A plus S tier,
Yeah.
which is insane because that that material is kind of like gone.
Yeah. But like
I mean, stuff like that is gone.
I feel S8 would have been. I feel like S8 Summer 8 would have been a hit though, but they didn't give it time.
They did not.
They wanted something instant.
Exactly.
I just like it was a good series and I enjoyed it. It was decent. I mean, it started off good.
It was all right. I like more of the fighting than the dialogue. The dialogue just took up too much
Yeah.
time, in my opinion. But when they actually fought and the tactics they used, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And story was good too. It was. I just didn't believe they didn't really give Kishimoto a chance with it.
Yeah. I mean, like, me personally, then I'll be honest. I mean, after Naruto, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I put in, 16 years of my life watching and reading this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing another series.
Yeah.
Boruto, whatever, Samurai 8, wasn't feeling it. Like, nah, Kishimoto, your highlight, the thing you're remembered for is Naruto. Part 1 especially.
Yeah.
Shippuden starts off good, ends really strangely.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It's
and
just
then with Dragon Ball, as again, I'm not too
I'm not too
much of a
fond of it.
fan of Super. Um, I like Dragon Ball Z was Dragon Ball for me.
Yeah.
Super, I'm just not there. It had its moments where it was really good, but it there's not even blood in it. I'm not even gonna get into
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I just feel like Dragon Ball is that, but like it's like it's going on too long. It just should end. I mean, they can still make
Dragon Ball
movies,
Z,
but
yeah, the movies be cool, more backstory, whatever, but it's kind of becoming repetitive.
mm,
New villain, new power, new Super Saiyan, new this, back and forth, back and forth.
nothing really special. I mean, Ultra Instinct was
No,
something different though.
Ultra Instinct was cool, but like with other characters like Goten and Trunks who have a lot of potential, they just got scrapped. They're
Yeah,
not even in the show,
yeah.
so that's a waste.
I don't have a
Future
favorite
Trunks,
Dragon Ball. I don't think I have a favorite Dragon Ball Z fighter at all or character.
mine was Trunks the moment he appeared
Mm, 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 mm.
because he's from the original timeline where literally it's everything ended.
Yeah,
Goku died. Everybody else died. Gohan dies. They
yeah,
don't know about the Dragon Balls and Namek. Yeah, it's the worst possible outcome, but that's the main timeline.
Yeah, I just wonder like how is this like their only is this contest like their only solution to fixing like their problem?
I mean, I don't see nothing else. I mean, they're. I heard Inuyasha is getting
Oh yeah, sequel. That sound like a
a
sequel.
sequel. I mean, I thought Inuyasha was all right. I wasn't too keen on it. I didn't. I wasn't really into it. I thought it was cool though.
I saw it when I was
But
younger, but I wasn't into it.
yeah, Inuyasha's getting a remake. I mean, if Berserk had so many remakes.
Yeah.
2016 is the worst one of all time. The 90s, so much better. But even with Berserk, they could bring that back
Yes.
because the dude, what's his name, Kintaro, um, we get like a manga once a year, chapter once a year. That's how long Berserk
Yeah.
takes.
And how many
So
pages
what is it about like 358, 59?
for one for after one chapter for a year?
That's how. I mean, I got into Berserk a little late,
Okay.
but it came to a point where like you would think there'd be a new chapter every month.
Hmm.
How like Attack on Titan does. Like Attack on Titan does one chapter each month. But Berserk, it's like multiple months, if not a whole year.
Yeah.
That's one of my issues with that. But I mean, overall, Berserk is really good.
I mean,
So,
the dude who makes Hunter he needs to come back honestly because I really would like
oh
to
yeah,
continue
he
that.
should come back. I mean, he be on hiatus, and that's one of my main things about Hunter x Hunter. People love comparing it to One Piece. I'm like, at least One Piece is on.
True.
Like Hunter x Hunter is not a bad anime.
It's not.
I'm just not a big fan of it. I like the fights. The men system is kind of cool,
Yep.
but there's so much you could do with that anime. I don't know why he doesn't air it.
What I don't even know what I don't even know what they even left off that in the manga because I didn't read it. I know because the
I never
last.
read the manga. I didn't want to read the manga because of how it's shaped. It's not like a regular manga you read.
Oh,
It's a bit. It's written really strange.
it's
Like
kind
it's
it's kind of
fluffy.
how like it was kind of how like Demon Slayer is in a sense. Cause Demon Slayer
Yeah,
does have like that weird drawing.
yeah. It has some weird drawings, and I was like, I don't know if I get into this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of how it is right now. Shounen Jump just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. I just want to like, what are some solutions though? I feel like either that or they have to be more patient with more writers,
They could do that.
or
Be more
just
patient with writers.
or just don't be selective of who they let in the magazine.
Exactly. I mean, there's a couple things that people are expecting. We got to get JoJo's Part Six, which is my least favorite part because of the ending,
Yeah.
and it really destroys the whole JoJo timeline and storyline. But that's a whole nother topic. Um, we have the last season of Attack on Titan.
Can't wait for that.
We have Promised Neverland season two. We
Can't,
have Jujutsu no Kaisen getting an anime adaptation.
hmm.
God of High School, which is a lot of fights.
Yeah.
That's getting an anime adaptation.
July.
So we have a couple things here and there that's going to be happening.
But in the long term though, they're gonna have to think long term. They can't think short term because One Piece ain't gonna last forever.
Exactly.
So either they let more people into a magazine, or they gotta be more patient with some writers.
One or the other. Because, I mean, I really look out there in anime and manga. I'm not seeing anything too special.
Yeah.
I'm seeing stuff that may be all right for like a season or two, but I don't know.
I mean, for a chapter for I forgot. Let me look it up real quick. Actually, I forgot a chapter. What thing? Chapter one for a certain new anime. I mean, new manga came out. Let me find it real quick. Where is it?
I
Where is it?
mean, if they bring that, if since they did that Death Note one shot, oh
Yeah.
my goodness, if
Oh
they
yeah. It's called
bring back Death Note,
yeah. It's called Time Paradox Ghost Rider.
it's a long title.
Yeah. Funny. I don't know. It's weird. But I mean, but I think right now I'm looking through all the chapters, all the chapters, manga titles in here. It's
Uh-huh.
like some of them you never really heard of.
Yeah.
Like I
I
heard
mean, they could bring back. they could bring back Code Geass. You know, that was supposed to get another season or
I
something.
I never watched
Um,
it. I never watched it.
Code Geass is pretty cool, decent anime.
But you would think they should have enough stuff because they have a lot of stuff here.
I mean, they do, but what's really gonna sell? Like, what's the main attraction? Because you can't just watch random anime and expect it to be amazing. I
So,
don't think that's how it works.
but you got,
Unless
but
you like,
yeah,
yeah, like,
but you gotta push new content or new
oh yeah, of course
writers.
you got to push new content. Yeah, of course. But what's the ones that's gonna stick is my thing.
I mean,
What's gonna get multiple seasons? What's gonna build the hype? What's gonna have the memorable moments?
mhm.
Stuff like that. Like Full Metal Alchemist, which is in my top 10 greatest
Top five,
anime of all time.
top five for me.
Um, you know, so many memorable moments and the whole storyline, the plot, so much to learn from it.
Yeah,
Again, Full Metal Alchemist, one of the best.
like I think haiku, but one that's not shown is haiku, and that's pretty popular. The volleyball anime or manga.
I heard of it, but I was more into Kuroko no basketball. That was good.
I started it, but I didn't continue it.
That's good. Sports anime, which not too many of them. Oh, the boxing anime, Hajime no Ippo or something like that. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but that also is good. Very
I
good.
think I've heard of it. I just haven't sat down and looked at it.
Boxing anime, real good.
I mean, I feel like they have a lot of stuff what they can offer, but they just. I mean, Doctor Stone is popular, so
That sounds cool.
I mean, they got let's see, they got Undead Unlock. I looked at that. It was anime. I don't know if it's really good now because I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it since read it since the first chapter.
I mean, they got a couple stuff that could come back. Seraph of the End, not too
Yeah,
many people know about it, but
yeah.
my goodness, it was pretty good.
I see it right here. I'm looking at it. But also, One Punch. Is One Punch Man really pushed in the front of Shonen Jump? I don't think it is.
Not really. I mean, people know about it, but the problem was the reason it blew up. This is my honest opinion, and something's got to be true in what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
That the animation, the comedy, and just the fight, and plus
yeah,
it was different. A
yeah,
one-hit KO guy.
yeah.
Like season one is the best season of One Punch Man.
Yes.
I mean, you'll see amazing stuff down the line in the manga, like crazy, crazy stuff, especially with Garu.
Yeah.
Um, but season one, the reason the animation was just so different, and Madhouse was amazing. Season two, you don't get the same thing. That's why people weren't liking
Mm-hmm. True.
it.
But it just feels like they're rushing for the next big thing.
Yeah, can't rush it. I mean, that when you rush stuff, it doesn't turn out good.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. But it just like it was like what else? I don't is I don't think Vigilant My Hero Academia Vigilante is like really popular, or is it?
And it's a manga, but it would be necessary. And the reason, especially, actually, Vigilantes needs an anime adaptation. It tells you a lot of the story. It's like, what, 5 to 10 years before the story?
Yeah.
We get a lot of information on quirks, on certain characters.
Yeah.
Like, we see Idol's past, a younger All Might, a younger Endeavor,
Hmm.
um, different, you know, antagonists and villains. A lot could be learned from
Yeah.
Vigilantes.
Yeah.
I mean, we see a younger Stain and how he got his nose broken and all that stuff. It's crazy.
I forgot. I think someone explained it, but I literally forgot how I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, Vigilantes is dark, and that's what I like in an anime. It's a dark anime, and it makes my hero look a little childish, but it tells you what was leading up to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check it out because I know you've been telling me to check it out. I just have.
Because it ties into stuff
Yeah.
we learning now and later on.
Like I feel like they have stuff, they just don't push it that much. Could you
I mean,
get?
even another one, Saint Seiya. I don't even know if you heard of that.
I played the characters on Jump Force, so
That's a good anime.
yeah. Because they have a lot of stuff. I just can't believe all this stuff is really not that popular.
I mean, I don't know why they don't do polls and what people kind of want to see nowadays.
You know why?
No, obviously, it's what I've always said, but people always say, no, you're a hater. I ain't trying to hear that. It's what I'm seeing.
True.
Nobody wants to see the original animes. Most people watching anime today are not the same people watching it from the late 90s, early 2000s, early 2010s to now.
True.
You know, that's when anime was at its golden peak. I mean, you had tons of stuff to watch. Movies, there were games came out, anime was booming.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I think I
this
really didn't start watching Naruto until maybe. Well, I didn't watch it from the beginning, but like when episodes came on, I remember like one summer, I was like when I was over at my grandma's house. I was watching in the kitchen with Shippuden, and I think they were going to find Sasuke when they was finding Orochimaru in that forest.
mm,
That was like
that
the that was like what 2000 2011 maybe.
man, that's pretty early in the series, like with Shippuden. I would do that with One Piece. I knew about One Piece, but since it was for kids, I wasn't a fan of it.
True.
But I would chime in on the episode here and there. And this is before all this the newer technology started coming out and the anime websites was being made.
Yeah.
But I chimed in an episode here and there. But the main focus was like, I mean, the original Full Metal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell,
Yeah.
Roni Kenshin,
Yep.
Berserk, I mean, Naruto, obviously, Bleach, so many different shows. Yu Yu
Yeah.
Hakusho, Dragon Ball. Oh my goodness,
Still gotta finish Yu Yu Hakusho.
good series, very good series.
But I feel like they just gotta push more stuff
Yeah,
and just give like I think that gives like the popular mangaka more time to breathe.
yeah,
Cause Tabata freaking passing out at the desk.
yeah. I mean, like with guys like Togashi, Oda, and Kentaro, who've been doing this for like 20 plus years. Great content, great stories, but they take a long time to
Time.
finish or get to a point. Like
Yeah.
especially with One Piece.
Yeah.
That's why I was like on and off with One Piece. So many episodes, so many characters,
Yeah.
like so many off-screen stuff is my opinion the biggest
I,
problem with One
yeah.
Piece off screens. I mean, it's like where do you find the point? Like Marineford. That's
Yeah.
how a lot of people today got into One Piece. They heard about Marineford or saw some clips and like,
Yeah.
oh, what anime is this? And they got into One Piece.
Yeah. Cause like I think but with One Piece, I think the journey is also like the good thing about
Yeah,
it.
the journey, everyone's dreams, the
Yeah.
backstories, the backstories in One Piece are underrated. I mean,
And
it's
I can
bad.
I can't wait till that Odin flashback though. Mm.
Oh yeah, the Odin flashbacks can be good. I mean, so many things, and the you know certain characters. We got to see how strong they really are. The fights, the
Yeah.
backstories. We got to see the 800 years of War Century. So many things.
Yeah.
But people are a bit nervous when it comes to One Piece because it's like, what if Oda makes it bad?
Yeah.
Because this has been speculated. The man has great characters, great writing, but say Mihawk is like not as strong as we think he is, or Shanks, which my
Oh, that'd be
goodness,
a disappointment. That'd be a disappointment.
people go crazy because it'd be like you hyped him up just the beginning and he's just average. If Dragon doesn't do anything, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah,
bad.
it'd be bad.
But Oda's been doing it for a while. Hopefully, he can make it happen. Togashi is again. He made Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter. I think another series or two.
Yeah.
He's also good. Kentaro, we hope he don't pass away before Berserk finishes, or even Berserk finishes.
I
I
fe-
don't know.
I say just give it to another writer.
That's what I was thinking. Give it to someone else and just tell them how the next chapter and how the end's going to be. So
Hmm.
you take a break. You've been doing it for a while. That rest.
Yeah. Cause it's just crazy how much little time the writers have to themselves.
Yeah,
Cause you would think they would at least get like more like a vacation is not should not be a week off. Honestly,
should be like a month,
like
a whole month.
I don't mind Tabata taking a month off. Like he deserves it.
Oh yeah,
Because if
Yeah, Mon. Hmm.
because he called, I'm just like really, he called himself pathetic because he only did 13 pages.
So 13 pages don't always have to be fights. It could be information, foreshadowing, you know,
I
many
mean,
things.
but right now with the spade, I mean, he started off like sprinting, but
He
can
started off on fire, which I loved.
but the problem is can he keep it up? Which he probably can't, judging by now.
All he needs to do is take his time. This has got to be a good arc. That's what I'm really betting on. This has to be a really good arc.
Yeah. Yep, it needs to be.
And My Heroes has been fire as well.
Well, oh man, I was kind of disappointed. I saw the chat today. I was kind of disappointed, even though it's my boy Tokoyami, but it was kind of like really.
I don't think he could take on Davi though.
No, no. That'd be a mismatch out of heaven. Unless it was super dark, like pitch black,
Yeah.
where but yeah, and Dobby's weakness. I mean, if you could somehow exploit that, then yeah. But nah, that's a mid diff at least.
Hmm. So I don't know what's going to happen, My Hero, but it's not going to turn out well for the heroes. And
Mm,
then One Piece, hopefully Robin, because again, I don't know if you heard, especially in the One Piece community, a lot of people want Robin to do something. Oda has let down big time post time skip with
yes,
Robin and other characters.
yeah. I mean, but I just don't know what they're gonna do with the rest of the characters, honestly. Because Chopper, I have no idea what Chopper's gonna do this war. What is he gonna do?
Chopper got to Chopper got to die. He has to die. I don't see it. Oda know he messed up. I don't see what Chopper could get.
Because what can you do with a human fruit?
The only thing I see Chopper doing is learning hockey, which is a must because a lot of Straw Hats need hockey,
Yeah.
and maybe more medical knowledge.
I mean, but what's that really going to do in the long haul? Because remember,
Exactly. Like when you take on powerful crews, like if they take on Black Risk crew right now,
Doc Q, you got to go against Doc Q,
everyone's getting genocided.
pretty much, and he got to go against Doc Q.
Yeah, pretty much. Like even if Chopper got stronger through whatever means, I don't see it.
Yeah,
Oda, I've been reading the story for a long time. Oda, it wouldn't make sense, and he would know
yeah,
because I don't see it. Because we know about Devil Fruits can get enhanced, awakening,
yeah.
but I don't see it.
But what can you do with a human fruit? You just what?
Exactly.
That's, it just like, but I don't know. I don't know. Chopper's the only one that's like useless in a sense. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
because you don't have to worry about Usopp. Like Usopp may be like a wimp, but he can do something at least.
Oh yeah, Usopp could come up with a plan, tactic, or you underestimate him and he'll get you.
Yeah,
But when it comes to Chopper, it's like Annie's lobby Chopper was cool.
yeah,
He was, something to worry about.
yeah,
After that, this man ain't a threat.
yeah.
I'm telling you, he'll get smacked quick.
And plus, then when if you go against if or will when he goes Doc Q, Doc Q can make exploding apples.
Exactly.
So what can he do?
I don't know. There ain't gonna be anything too good.
But, but hopefully, I don't know. I just don't know how Oda is going to compact all this stuff into like less than 5 years.
It's like 5 to 7 years because I mean stuff is taking long, especially with One Piece. It is taking a bit long, and I don't want Oda to rush, but there is a timeline or a countdown. He has to flush out Elbaf.
Yep.
He has to flush out Shanks, Drag, the Revolutionaries, the 800 Years, the Gorosei,
God Valley.
Inu Sama, God Valley, the D Clan of Admirals.
Yep.
If One Piece goes into space, as so many people speculated years back until today,
I
that
mean,
One Piece might go into space
it needs
because
to.
Enna went to the moon.
Yep.
So, and the origins of Devil Fruits, the origin of hockey. There's so many things to flush out that needs to be done within 5 to 7 years.
Yeah. You got time
So
though.
we'll see. Oh, he has time. we will see how it plays out. It just can't be bad because a lot of people, including myself, hold Oda to like the S tier of manga and shonen.
Yep.
Like we think he could probably be one of the best, if not the best, mangaka ever.
Who's the best?
No one at the moment, but he's up there. You know,
Toriyama, or he fell off.
Toriyama Ben fell off. He couldn't be up there. There's no way. Z, you could say Z. That's when he was at the height of his powers. After Z and Super and Kai, no, he out of there. Get him out of
Mm-mm. I feel like he kind of like sold it. He just sold Jack Ball for money because all this new series, all these movies.
there. It's the same stuff. Why is Frieza brought back like 20 times in a row? I know Goku, Vegeta are gonna be the only ones who do something. New transformation, new ability, new power. It's
Yeah,
the same stuff, rinse and repeat.
I feel like they should have kept Brawly as a villain though.
That's how I knew him growing up, especially when my brother bought the DVD, the Brawley movie, Legendary Super Saiyan. I'm like,
Yeah,
he's my favorite villain. No
yeah,
one could beat him. Like Toriyama messed up the end of the right. Brawley wasn't supposed to lose.
yeah,
They couldn't damage him.
yeah.
Like he was
I feel
indestructible.
like they nerfed him.
Had to. And then Kale Khalifa again,
No, but I don't want.
super
To, I don't want to talk about it.
super.
I don't want to talk about that.
Exactly, exactly. That's how bad it was. I don't know how anyone could praise Super. If you like it, you like it. Cool.
Well, we know.
Me,
Well, we know one
I'm
person.
not. Oh yeah,
Exism.
and yep, Xism. In his mind, Super can do no wrong.
Yep.
Super can't have any bad moments. And when certain things happen, oh, it's good because of plot and all that. Oh my goodness.
Just,
Oh,
just I just can't. This the super just messing me up. It's like, what is this?
it was fan service, and pretty much that's what it was. Fan service, and nothing was real.
I don't know what was like. The black arc was pretty good, so I can't say what. Let's say it was decent at least.
It started off all right, but the more you learned about his motives, well, his motives, yeah, it depends, it's debatable.
Yeah,
But with Trunks, to me, Trunks should have had a bigger role in there.
yeah.
He felt like a side character. Like, my man can never get anything done. He's always on the receiving end. It just wasn't. Gohan still did nothing. Um, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Blackheart.
Just
The arc before that was good though.
oh, that was
The,
the Barris, the remake, whatever it was.
no, I wasn't a fan of the remake. I'm like, why did I watch the movie again, but in episodes? And it was the Universe 6 versus
Oh
7 one.
yes, I mean that was decent.
That was good. Yeah, I think that was good.
I get out
New
of it. I get like an 8 out of 10.
yeah, new characters, gods of destruction. That's cool. And then later on, I wasn't a fan of Tournament Power beginning till end, but Jiren was the only thing that kept me watching.
I mean, but because he was broken,
He was. He
like
was he was real broke.
mhm. Just I just don't want to talk about it at all. Just
I mean, with Boruto, I don't know how that's. I don't know why people hype that up. As again, I'm not even going to debate about it. However, the manga has potential. The new group or enemy group, they're
yeah,
cool. The Utsuki are going to show up. I just don't want it to be about how Boruto and the children are going to somehow be able to fight them and beat them. And
yeah,
that takes the whole Naruto and Naruto Shippuden out of context, and it never mattered because
mm,
he had to be born
yeah.
with his eye power and get possessed to take on literal gods.
Remember what Kaba Man said in X chat?
I forgot.
He said the Burrito Rider trying to make it make sense. The who was it? The Burrito Rider trying to make the what was it?
The
The
ending
yeah,
make
the
more
ending
sense.
ending of Shippuden makes sense still.
I guess. I mean, till this day, a friend of mine, he said that this he said Boruto is actually infinite Tsukiyomi, and I agreed with him because it would have made so much more sense that none of this was happening. Madara won,
He
but
should have.
then the same Asusuki that we see later on, they show up,
Hmm.
and Madara has to fight them some way, somehow. He can't do it alone. He
Yep.
has to get Naruto and Sasuke.
Yep.
And then they have to take, chakra from the tree to amp up and take on Asusuki, and it's an all-out war.
Yep.
I'd rather have something like that than Boruto, which was 150 something chapters of filler, one episode canon.
Yes. I haven't watched the canon yet.
I don't even watch it. I just read it because it's interesting, but it's still like I yes, you still when you read it, there's stuff you're a bit nervous about.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, this is coming too easy to him. He's adapting too quick. Like with Boruto, they don't know struggle. None of those kids in those shows really know struggle, except for like maybe Kawaki because he has a real crazy backstory.
Yeah.
But Naruto's generation, they know what struggle is. These kids, they haven't made it.
Yeah. Mm. I just that Boruto. I still remember what I still remember the Boruto episode that just made me stop watching. That Inoki arc when what is side kid name?
I don't even know.
But when they found that green monster, it was just him and Sarah, like just around it for like 3 episodes doing nothing. That I was like, what is this?
I was upset that Inoki was still alive. I'm upset that the other Kage are weak besides Naruto and Sasuke.
Yep.
I'm upset that Uzumaki got flushed out and Hyuga got flushed out. There's still other. There's so much with Naruto that didn't get flushed out. They could have been flushed out in Boruto. Somehow Kisame had a son. I mean, it gets bad.
Yeah.
It
Mm.
gets real bad.
Didn't a chapter come out for Boruto in like what 3 days? Yeah, 3 days to come out. Well, 2 days now.
So
Well, 2 days now. It's 12 a.m.
yeah, two days it should be coming out.
Mm.
I mean, Naruto and Sasuke, they side characters. They don't do nothing. They weak.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm like, no, these guys train their asses off, went through hell on earth to get to where they at.
Yeah.
Two strongest characters in the world. Now they're just getting fodderized by a new dude.
Yeah. It just disrespectful when you had what was the fishing rod? Which one? Ken? What was his name?
Yurishige.
Arashiki just stepping on. He just stepped on Sasuke. It was like, hold up.
Sasuke did one jutsu and he ran out of chakra. I'm like, if they don't cancel Boruto right now,
They just ruining it. They just ruining
I'm
Sasuke's.
like, what? Like, why did Sasuke have to get Itachi's eyes and all this power for him to use one jutsu and then he
It,
just took on my chakra? I'm like, wait, what?
it still pains me. Like I just remember when what was the during the Chunin exams for Boruto. It was like, why didn't Naruto use this shoot the secret orbs against the Asuki? Because those would have been a little bit way more powerful.
I
That's
don't
just
even
my
know if he
opinion.
still has it.
He should. He still has the Sage of Six Pass power.
Oh, I know that. That'll probably stay with him forever, but I don't know if he has the orbs, though. If he does, yeah, he should definitely bring those back because they could help out big time.
I mean, Madara got them when he got the six H power.
Well, he got them when he absorbed all the QB and got Hashirama's chakra, and there was a lot of components how he got it. But yeah, he did get it.
Yeah,
And Naruto does have a piece of each of the tail beast chakra within him,
yeah.
which I don't understand why they just didn't all go inside Naruto. Did Naruto be the new Sage of Six Paths or whatever?
But
But
I
we don't even
think
know what the tail. We don't even know what the tail beast are. The other ones.
yeah. I mean, they said they
It's,
half of them, most of them like to do their own style. So
it's scattered all over the world and whatever. Maybe some found a host or not. There's
yeah.
a lot going on.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Just hopefully, I'm not. I don't know if I may get back in Boruto. I just don't know. I just at this point, I'm just
I mean, I only check out the manga here and there, but once it gets like bad, real bad, and just doesn't make sense and panders to the new readers and new watchers and just bad writing, yeah, I'm done. And it makes sense because, as again, I'm A lot of people still upset with Kishimoto at the end of Shippuden, how Boruto's going. And he said no one from the old generation is safe, so that's possible that Shikamaru and everybody else that we knew and loved growing up, Naruto Sasuke, may die. And
Yeah.
it'll be up to children
I
or
mean,
teenagers.
if they if they
Teenagers.
kill if they kill off Naruto and Sasuke, it would be a riot in the streets.
I just wouldn't. I'd be like, it doesn't make sense. Why kill them off when Boruto is just gonna be handed all this power?
Yep,
And you telling me he's gonna fight and take on the Usuki with
by
who?
himself.
Sarada and then other kids, and that's it. The Elite Village, one village
Nah,
against a
yeah.
whole clan.
I mean, the Shinobi Alliance had a problem with Madara. I don't know how.
Exactly,
Like how.
exactly.
Like Burrito and Kawaki is the only two I can see.
Because they have the Karma Seal.
Yeah, and I still don't understand that.
Karma Seal grants them a couple of abilities, their strength, and with Kawaki, he can absorb chakra and ninjutsu.
Yeah,
Well, more ninjutsu,
yeah,
and he can like he actually has a modified body, so he can like make his hands into like blades or stuff like that. It's really really strange,
yeah,
but that's one of his powers. And he can also teleport.
yeah. Mm. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I just don't want to. Like it just that really ruined Burrito for me.
I just don't see it. I just don't see the liking and the love for Naruto. I don't. I did 16 years in Naruto. I learned a lot about him, his struggles, his strife, his success, his hard work,
Yep.
to where he wanted to get to Hokage, and he did. With Boruto, I'm not comparing him to Naruto, but he's got to realize that he has it way easier than what Naruto had. You have both enemies.
Yeah.
The whole village doesn't hate you.
Yep.
There's somewhat peace in the world.
Yep.
You have Sasuke as your teacher.
Yep.
You trained with Kakashi, who, in my opinion, should be dead and not Hokage, but that's a whole nother discussion.
Well, he
Um,
should have been he should have died in the pain arc or stayed dead in the pain arc.
the war arc. He should have died in
Okay.
the war arc. Not the pain arc, even though that was intense. Him being brought back, that was cool because he got to talk to his dad. But in the war arc, yeah, Kakashi been dead. He should not have got a perfect Susanoo. I'm like, yeah, this series been shit.
I mean, it wasn't really it's not like he gave it to him. I
It was
mean,
a
it was
perfect
it.
Susanoo.
Yes, but it was Obito's power.
No, I don't give that a pass. No,
It was temporary.
no, he shouldn't be able to do it. Why are non-Uchihas able to use Uchiha
I
abilities?
mean, Kakashi had the eye for years, so it's kind of he's probably a little bit more familiar with it now than the most.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, but it just seemed like more people started to do it. Like, what's with the trend? Is that easy?
Sure.
Like with Donzo, who should be more of a easy character because the stuff he was doing.
I just hate that they tried to give him like a honored ending.
Redemption,
It was like, hold on, wait a minute. Him,
I'm
run,
like this dude, barely killing children left and right behind the scenes, founded the secret organization. They want to annihilate behind the
hold on,
scenes.
Ty, hold on, Ty, hold on, Ty. Your audio is kind of like the sound is kind of a little bit lowered. Like it's like you're away from the mic.
No, I'm right.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I'm saying this guy was, the maniac, and Hiruzen, the third Hokage, to me, was the weakest and most simp and beta male. He
Yeah.
was allowing him to do whatever he wants.
Didn't he try to kill the Hokage too, and it failed? If I
I
remember
think
correctly.
so. He done tried so many things and failed. My goodness, dude was a psycho. He was stirring up trouble in other villages.
Yep.
He's working with Orochimaru. Like, these all crimes punishable by death.
And tried to try to give him an honored ending. Mm-mm-mm. I was just disgusted by that.
Like, don't make this man look like, everything he's done.
Murderer.
Big time murder.
Honestly, it is kind of a fail because he tried to trap Sasuke. I was like, what did he trap? Air?
Exactly.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Ty, do you have anything less to say?
No, not really. I mean, besides the anime we talked about, Shonen Jump, it's hit or miss. I mean, that's why I haven't been watching no anime. I just been reading manga. You know, the stuff I've been reading for a couple of years now. Can continue to do so because I haven't heard or seen any new series that's really going to take storm, the
Yeah,
audience by storm, the people by storm.
yeah,
I mean, with My Hero season 5, I'm really looking forward to
yes,
that because
yes,
obviously I know what's going to happen. But see, the animated is great.
yeah. For me, I just hope they just don't rush everything.
They should, and they should take their time. I mean, that's my main complaint with Black Clover. It should have been seasonal. Animation could have been different. You know, take some time off and explain to fans what's going on. Yeah, it'd been better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, guys, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.